What's up guys, Neil here, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're talking about Sam Altman's new blog post, the Abundant Intelligence blog post that he just put out like, I don't know, an hour ago maybe. The main thing you need to take away from this blog post is AI infrastructure. AI infrastructure is repeated many times throughout this. This is kind of like a blog post justifying the NVIDIA deal, basically. The $100 billion NVIDIA data center build out, which is supposed to be a 10 gigawatt data center. This is kind of like a blog post justifying that. He says maybe with 10 gigawatts of compute, AI can figure out how to cure cancer, or AI can figure out how to provide customized tutoring for every single student on Earth. And that's kind of like the main thing he said right there. And the biggest thing, because this isn't a very long blog post, like that's the first thing he said. The biggest thing is our vision is simple. We want to create a factory that can produce a gigawatt of new AI infrastructure every single week. Now, to some people that might sound insane, that might sound impossible. What I want you to remember is Sam Altman is on the board of Helion Fusion, which I don't know if you've noticed recently, but if you've been paying attention to news in the energy technology space, Helion Fusion is the company everybody in energy tech is talking about right now, because apparently they're going to have economically viable fusion pushed out to the grid very soon. And Sam Altman is on the board of this company. The deal structure with OpenAI and Helion Fusion is that Helion will support the data centers of OpenAI. So if any company can do this and have the energy to support it, it is OpenAI. Now, one thing I also want to mention, we have Mark Zuckerberg, we have Google, we have Elon and XAI. All of these other companies are also trying to do similar things. Just taking a big step back, Larry Page said he is willing to bankrupt Google in order to win. Because if he doesn't do everything it takes to win, it's going bankrupt anyways. Mark Zuckerberg recently said, if we overspend by hundreds of billions of dollars, it doesn't matter, because if we don't try, Meta will die. Whenever you get to the point where Google or Meta, which are two of the most capitalized companies on Earth, will die if they don't put all of their capex into AI compute, you are going to get something amazing. You are going to get the world's biggest infrastructure build out that humanity has ever seen. Because if they don't, they die. Whenever people see their death, they get scrappy. They will do things. And I'm very confident that Larry is very serious. That whenever he says, we are willing to invest into this infrastructure almost to the point of bankruptcy, he is being serious. Because if he doesn't, he's going bankrupt anyways. So Meta, Google, OpenAI, XAI, they see the stakes on the table, and I expect by 2030, trillions of dollars just in compute chips will be in the process of being deployed, probably already deployed. Like $3 to $5 trillion seems pretty reasonable. And the energy, I know the energy is a constraint, but it's being solved. Nuclear reactors are going up across the country right now. Helion Fusion is about to have net positive energy. Elon Musk owns Solar City, so if he really wants to, he has the money. He can power his data centers if he really wants to. So, and there's also lots of energy deals happening across the entire globe right now. Like, that is the one thing that Donald Trump wants, is more energy to power more compute in this country. We are literally turning America into an AI gigafactory. The entire country is being turned into an AI gigafactory. Energy and compute are the currency of the future. And that is as simple as it is. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip of Greg Brockman, who kind of solidifies this point. First it'll be Sam, then it'll be Greg, and then it'll be Jensen Huang.
The scale of this project, 100 billion is a small dent in it. And the numbers are also like, they're missing the story of what this amount of infrastructure is capable of doing. Like, 10 gigawatts of compute, again, easy to throw around numbers like that. But the amount of work it takes to build that out, the size and scale of these multi-square mile gigantic things, and the complexity at every level of the supply chain, and then what that amount of brain power, which does not exist today, can do already today. What it will do is the models get better. Like, this is the real deal. This is the thing people have been waiting for. They talk about AI or when it's going to do this and when it's going to do that. Like, the stuff that will come out of this super brain will be remarkable in a way I think we don't really know how to think about yet.
100 billion is a small dent. Now you sound like President Trump. And
one way to contextualize the scale of what we're talking about and the compute scarcity of the world that we're heading towards. ChatGPT today, you talk to it, it gives you answers. But clearly you want an agent that's going to go do work for you proactively while you're asleep, be able to organize your calendar or go, try to work on projects for you.
Sure.
And so you really want every person to be able to have their own dedicated GPU. Right, so you're talking order of 10 billion GPUs we're going to need. This deal we're talking about, it's for millions of GPUs. Like, we're still 3 orders of magnitude off of where we need to be. So we're doing our best to provide compute availability, but we're heading to this world where the whole economy is powered by compute, and it's going to be a compute scarce one.
So Sam,
John, remember, this new project that we're talking about, 10 gigawatts, or roughly 4 million, 5 million GPUs. That's approximately, in one project, what we shipped all year this year, okay? And twice as much as last year, twice as much as the year before that. And so that kind of puts it in perspective. This is a giant project.